for me, there is something more going on of like, yeah, that it just doesn't like represent what they were saying of like, oh, if you work hard enough, you can make and do whatever you want for yourself. No, no. If you work hard enough and you have that capacity and to threaten other people and to hang out with the right people who do similar things like that, then yeah, it works a lot better. And again, I don't say this to like piss people off. That's exactly, those are the things that are so equally similar in other small communities where there's not a lot of diversity, or they're still very conservative, or the resources and the funding is low, so therefore the fight for basic needs is much harder. Like AOC, Alexandra Alexandra AOC, the youngest congresswoman woman from New York right now, says of like, that's the scarcity fight that the government or other people in power are sort of continue to hold power with that. And if we fight each other or separate each other as opposed to like towards outside or higher up, then stronger people in power win. They just win. And there is a scarcity fight in Slab City over basic needs. And people who come with the RV, they are able to maintain the food better. They're able to access better. And I think for outsiders that is kind of very visible, or somewhat visible, if they like think and look beyond like the great times that people have visiting, or the hard work that certain like long-term residents in Slab City are performing. This is, I haven't heard it mentioned a lot, and those are the reasons that I'm not standing there right now, besides the harassment, which has to do with this, me speaking up for my friend, and the way that he was attacked. Me standing up for a dog that was left behind, abandoned and with a broken leg. And me just not being the most popular like person to get along with. I just want to take some accountability for that as well. And again, I don't see a lot of people take accountabilities for the behaviors or the mistakes or their choices in Slab City. It's much easier and much more well done if you like just sort of keep a tough demeanor, and it's just not like that for everyone there. And I think it's funny that that they're so independent and so looking to do things for themselves, but when there is some feedback or actually chances to grow, it becomes like other places. And so I wish everyone good luck, and I love them. And again, I actually put this online because I don't want to make it sound like that they don't have community groups, that there are no community cleanups. Again, in other communities, intentional communities, or even end up in an area by accident or disaster, people collectively put in as much effort or more so as effort in the collective good before they absolutely only think of themselves, or mostly think of themselves, in order to actually make their own family grow and go better. And in the transition period, that's where people still take care of each other and ensure that everyone is well taken care of, so that everyone can equally contribute until there's established like sort of a sustainable minimum life living standard, and then allow people to make the best what they can. So I hope I'm not like boring y'all to death. I just feel kind of bad that like I don't want to walk away with a video showing pretty regular areas in Slab City actually with trash, but that doesn't mean that nothing is being done. It's just like I said, my efforts have gone unheard and invisible and unrecognized, and I don't do it for the recognition. But if we don't going to get the T's and I's on in one place, like I speak up about things that I'm actually doing and involved with, and I don't know, I don't think people know this or knew this, because I wasn't braggadocious about like, look what trash I can pick up every day, other people's trash, by the way, and yeah. I'm gonna try to cook some, and I may check in virally. So this is here. Take care, okay? Thank you for listening. I really appreciate it. I know you like the food. I really appreciate like the open mind and just because I think one of the things of why I start to do the videos is it is very intense and very hard to like process things when you're in it. Okay, so and when you just leave, it's all like maybe pink and rosy, but I think people, if they really want to give up everything to come over there to check it out, please like find like multiple pictures or stories that fills in the bigger picture. Take care. I love you. Okay, be happy.